Well, it just and Wayne, also the way, you talked about your visit coming on senior night and feeling the intensity and the meaning that that crowd in Rupp Arena puts on you. And then you got to put on a jersey and feel that also. These kids have never felt that. Like these freshmen have never felt that. They've never been in a game where they make a couple plays and all of a sudden they got 24,000 people going crazy supporting them, or when things are going a little tough, it's a tough stretch, and they got 24,000 people like having their backs cheering them on to get them over the hump. Like that's a powerful part. That's a huge advantage in Kentucky now. Like there's very few gyms you go in that have that kind of support. It's one of the things that helps us win. I remember when I was being recruited to Kentucky, I was talking to Rodney Dent. Remember Moon? He was gone before you got there. And so he was talking to me about, he's like, Pope, you don't understand, man. All the guys would talk about the run. They'd be like, I don't know if it's gonna happen at 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 25 or 35 minutes into the game. But at some point, we're gonna have a run where we go on a 10-0, 12-0, 16-2 run. And the energy in that building just starts like pulsing through your veins. I remember him talking to me about it. And then sure enough, I get to get on the court and feel it. And like that's part of what elevates Kentucky basketball players, is because they get to feel that, man. It's like nowhere else. So unfortunately for these young men, they haven't had that support. They just haven't had it this year. And I think that's probably one of several different reasons why it's been a little bit tricky to start the season.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that because I remember Antoine Walker. You're not ready for 24,000, man. You ain't ready for 24. You know, Antoine. He was 24,000 young fella. And he was right. I wasn't ready. But I felt it for sure.
Yeah.
Um, but, just moving forward, I definitely appreciate you coming on the show. I just want to know what was one of the craziest moments? I mean, not X-rated, but craziest moments you had at Kentucky. Like one of the craziest things you've probably witnessed.
Man, I'm gonna disappoint you. Cause I mean there's 1,000 stories, but like I can't I'll give you two really quick. Okay. So one was we won the national championship in the Meadowlands, and then we got on the bus and drove back to the hotel. And it took me like 45 minutes to get from the bus to the elevator because we couldn't move. And we just, and like to get to, I was about to pass out, man.
Hey, did you go out with us that night though?
Nah, I went out with my family. I went in, got my family, we went out.
I thought about that. I said the
Nah, man, I wasn't, I couldn't hang with you guys, were a little too heavy for me, man. But like, I just think about that moment going, trying to get from the bus to the elevator and just being so humbled. One, that we got a chance to do that together. And two, that people cared so much. Like people cared about what we were all trying to do together so much. That's a really humbling thing, man, because there's just not that many things in life that people care about that much outside of their family, right? And then my second experience was, we did a barnstorming stuff, and we went and did an autograph signing at the Fan Mall. And like there was a aerial photograph. There was like a line 6 wide going all the way around the entire mall and doubling up on itself. I think we were there for like 3 hours. And I'll just never forget that one individual walked up and he was like, I don't know what he was, 55, 58, late 50s guy, like super leathery skin, like still coal in his fingers, right? The dude had been spent his life working in coal mines. You know how tough that dude is, how hard he's got to be. Is a grown man, and he walked up and he had tears streaming down his face, just getting our autographs, and that was super humbling to me, man. Because and the thing is, it didn't have anything to do with Mark Pope or Walter McCarty or Tony Dell. it had everything to do with Kentucky basketball and what Kentucky basketball means to people in Kentucky. And you have moments like that where it's breathtaking that you actually got to be a part of something. And then there's the pride of like, hey, we didn't let these people down. Like we did our part to continue this incredible, like one of a kind tradition of Kentucky basketball, just like you did. And to be able to have played your part and played it well, I think is a really humbling and beautiful thing, man. I'll be forever, ever grateful. I'll never forget that man's face in my mind ever, because it just reminded me, it just made it so clear what it meant to people. It's pretty cool.
That's deep. But what about the chef story with the sled?
Come on, has the real story ever come out?
Did it ever? Somebody got a hold to it.
Hey, but did they take everybody that was with us, or is it just still me and Shep?
It was just
there was a.
It was just you. It was just you and Shep. That's all it was.
Bro, there was a third party there that would have got killed, like eviscerated, if it ever came out.
Yes.
Bro, I'm talking about like it would have been the end of the world.
I will leave him out, but the story.
Oh my gosh!
Y'all really go sledding though. Now, the only thing I couldn't remember was it during the NCAA tournament though?
No. I think we were playing. I can't remember who we were playing. South Carolina, somebody the next day.
It was one of those tournaments. It was like a critical game. Coach was so mad.
Well, no, here's the thing. This is the thing. This is my life, Wayne. Okay, this is my life. So we go sledding, and Shep is like, he wants to surf on the sled. So he's right in front of the, I can't remember the buildings, but he's right in front of the building going down the hill. He wants to stand up on a sled. So he falls over twisted.
Blazer Hall.
Yeah, no, it was over on a grassy hill. Anyway, so he falls over, twists his ankle. He's like tearing up, like he's in big time pain. I'm like, oh man, all I think about is Coach P. I'm like, this is gonna be awful. So we go back, we get Fast Eddie. We're like trying to fix it. I'm like, Shep, you gotta get this thing better by the game, bro. You better not say anything to Coach. He's gonna kill me. So Coach destroys me. Never said a word to Shep, but he killed me, man. It was just like nonstop, but that's how it goes sometimes, baby.
Hey, and for the record, I think you probably got yelled at the most.
Well, hey, it was all
honestly, as a freshman, I couldn't understand that. I said, this guy's a senior. How come he's getting yelled? You would have been the brother. You would have been brother.
Yeah.
Oh man, the good old days. And you know what? Watching how you handled that definitely helped me so much, because you handled that with so much maturity as a young man yourself, and you're a grown man. You handled that, and I was like, wow, that was something I learned. That was a very important lesson that I learned from you. And then you were so positive toward me. I thought you would be so mad, but you handled that well. And man, I was very blessed to have you as a teammate, man. I don't think you realized how much I've learned from you my freshman year, just how to conduct yourself just as a person, with class on the court, being nice to people, greeting people. I mean, I got that from you, Pope, man. I appreciate you, even just giving me the experience that you had and sharing, things when the things weren't going right. I remember turning to you and you just saying, you know what? Hey, it's going to be all right. Everything's going to be okay. And it was, and I appreciate that, brother.
Well, man, we really lucky, brother. I got a ton of love for you. And we're really blessed. That we got a chance to be a part of that program, because everybody who gets to put on that jersey, man, is really, really blessed. So,
well, thanks for coming on the show.